这个故事如果你听起来不累，那么你的听力水平在生活中是完全够用的。要持续提升英文，记得点击订阅按钮。我们开始吧。
Long before radios and loudspeakers, life at sea ran on sound. Wooden ships crossed cold gray oceans, packed with sailors, ropes, barrels, and heavy guns. Waves crashed against the sides. Wind pushed through tall sails. Men shouted to be heard. On a busy deck, the noise never truly stopped. In that storm of sound, a small metal whistle ruled everything. Sailors called it the bosun's pipe. Some called it the bosun's pipe. It was not big. It could fit in a hand. Yet that tiny tool carried power across an entire warship. One short note could call sailors to work. A rising note meant climb the rigging. A long falling sound meant the job was done. The whistle spoke a language every sailor had to learn. Picture a young deckhand on his first voyage. Salt in the air. Hands shaking as he pulls a rope thicker than his arm. Around him men run, climb, and shout. The sea is loud, and fear sits in his stomach like a stone. Then the whistle screams. One clear sound cuts through the wind. Every head turns. Every hand pauses. Even the gulls seem quiet for a moment. That sound means attention. The bosun stands near the rail with the small pipe at his lips. His job is to control the rhythm of the ship. Hundreds of men move when he blows that whistle. The pipe is not music. It is command. The young sailor learns fast. If he misses a signal, work stops or someone gets hurt. Ropes fall. Sails twist. A heavy block can smash a foot in a blink. So he listens harder than he has ever listened before. Weeks pass. The signals become clear in his mind. Short note. Long note. Rising note. Falling note. Each one tells a story about what must happen next. Morning work. Lift the anchor. Climb the mast. Haul the sail. And then comes the moment every tired sailor waits for. Night settles over the ocean. The sky turns black and deep. Stars spread across it like cold fire. The ship still creaks and groans, but the hard labor of the day is nearly done. Men lean on the rail. Some sit on coils of rope. Others rub sore hands. The bosun lifts the pipe again. A special call rings out across the deck. Long, soft, and falling. It means the talking must stop. Work is finished. Lights will go low. The crew must quiet down so those on watch can hear danger in the dark. Sailors know the words that follow that signal. Pipe down. At that moment, voices drop. Laughter fades. boots slow on the wooden boards. The ship sinks into a calmer rhythm as the night watch begins. But the sea does not always respect quiet orders. One night the wind rises without warning. Waves slap the hull harder and harder. The watch on deck hears a strange snap from high above. A loose line whips in the dark like a wild snake. A shout breaks the silence. Men rush from their hammocks. Feet pound the deck. Someone grabs a lantern. The boatswain bursts from the shadow and raises the pipe. The whistle cuts through the storm again. Sharp. Fast. Urgent. Sleepy sailors move like sparks from a fire. Hands grab ropes. Knots tighten. The wild line is pulled down before it tears a sail apart. For a few wild minutes the ship is noise again. Wind, orders, running feet. Then the danger fades. The boatswain lowers the pipe. His chest rises as he breathes the cold night air. Around him the crew waits. The whistle sings one more slow falling note. Pipe down. The words spread from mouth to mouth across the deck. Voices soften. Lantern light dims. One by one the sailors drift back below the deck where hammocks sway gently in the dark. The young sailor lies awake for a moment, listening. He understands something new. That small whistle is not just a tool. It holds order inside chaos. It tells hundreds of tired men when to move, when to stop, and when to rest. Years later the sailor leaves the sea. Ships change. Steam engines replace sails. Radios replace whistles. But the phrase stays alive. On busy streets, in noisy homes, in crowded schools, someone will raise a hand and say the same words sailors heard under the stars. Pipe down. It still means the same simple thing. Lower your voice. Let the noise settle. Give the world a moment of quiet. Think about the last time a room grew too loud. Friends talking over each other. Music blasting. Phones buzzing. No one really listening. One calm voice saying pipe down can change the whole feeling of the place. A phrase born on restless oceans still works on dry land. A tiny whistle once ruled the nights of wooden warships. Now the words travel through everyday life, carrying a piece of sea history with them. And the next time someone tells you to pipe down, you are hearing an echo from a dark deck, a cold wind, and a lone sailor lifting a small metal pipe under a sky full of stars.
能以非母语者的身份专注学习到现在，这本身就是很棒的进步。真诚感谢你的观看。如果你觉得本期内容实用，点赞或留言让我知道你的想法，这对我持续创作非常重要。我们下期见。